I'm sure most of you who are well read on the Second World War have seen the image on screen now. This now infamous image was taken in 1943 and depicts the execution of Leonard George Siffleet at the hands of the Japanese. But who exactly was this unfortunate man in the photo, and how did he find himself in that tragic situation? Leonard George Siffleet was born on the 14th of January 1916 in Gunnedah, New South Wales. He was the son of an itinerant worker of Dutch ancestry and had 3 siblings consisting of 1 sister and 2 brothers. Not much is known about his early life, but it is known that he made his way to Sydney in the late 1930s, seeking to join the police force but was denied due to his eyesight. Apparently his eyesight wasn't all that bad though, as he was still called up for the militia in August 1940 and attached to a searchlight unit at RAAF station Richmond. It is unclear, or at least I couldn't find any reason why, but he was discharged from this militia after 3 months and returned to his family to help look after his young brothers following their mother's death. Roughly a year later, he was working as a shop assistant when he enlisted in the 2nd Australian Imperial Force in September 1941. After training in radio communications at Melbourne Technical College, Siffleet volunteered for Special Operations in September 1942. And was posted to the Services Reconnaissance Department of the Allied Intelligence Bureau in Melbourne. He joined Z Special Unit in October and was transferred to Cairns in far north Queensland for further operational training. After being promoted to Sergeant in May 1943, he moved across to M Special Unit to take part in a mission to set up a coast watching station in the hills behind Hollandia in Dutch New Guinea. Described by Commander Eric Felt as the best type of NCO of the AIF, young and competent, Siffleet joined a party led by Sergeant H.N. Staverman of the Royal Netherlands Navy, which included 2 Ambonese privates. Ambonese being an Indonesian ethnic group native to the Ambon Island, in the Maluku Island group east of Sulawesi and north of Timor. Codenamed Operation Whiting, the diverse group's task was to work in concert with another group tasked with Operation Locust, led by Lieutenant Jack Fryer. The group, led by Staverman, commenced their mission in northeast New Guinea in July, trekking across mountainous terrain through August and September. At some point, Staverman and one of the Ambonese privates, Patawal, separated from the others to undertake further exploration of the countryside, which turned out to be a pretty unwise decision, as on this trip they would be ambushed by a group of natives. Both were captured and reported as killed, but fortunately Patawal later escaped and rejoined Siffleet and Raharing, the second Ambonese private. Following Patawal's telling of what happened to them, Siffleet signalled Fryer to warn him of the hostile natives and of Japanese patrols, indicating that he was preparing to burn his party's codes and bury its radio. It was shortly after this that, joined by Patawal, the group, now consisting of 3 men, attempted to make their way to the Dutch border of New Guinea. Unfortunately, they would soon be ambushed by 100 native villagers near the village of Itape, and after a brief melee during which Siffleet shot and wounded one of their attackers, the group was captured and handed over to the Japanese. Interrogated and tortured, the team was confined for approximately 2 weeks before being taken down to Atipe Beach on the afternoon of the 24th of October 1943. Bound and blindfolded, surrounded by Japanese and native onlookers alike, they were then forced to the ground and brutally executed via beheading on the orders of Vice Admiral Michiaki Kamada. The officer who executed Siffleet, Yasuno Chikao, ordered a private to take a photograph of him in the act, leaving us with the only known surviving image of a Western prisoner of war being executed by a Japanese soldier. Siffleet is now commemorated on the Lae Memorial in Lae, Papua New Guinea, together with all the other Commonwealth War dead from the actions in the region with no known grave. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I know it was a short one, but I hope you found this tragic story interesting nonetheless. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this from me. But with all that being said and out of the way, I hope you guys have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I hope to see you lovely people in the next one.